Hey guys, this is Comic Inno, and today I'm doing a topic on what 5 characters should be in the Batman the Anime series comic book series called Batman The Adventures Continue. So this is a digital first comic book that is also a printed comic after, I think like a month or so. They usually print it into a single issue. Now, I've been reading this one. It's been a cool series because we've been seeing the appearances of characters we didn't originally see in the show. So like Todd, Deathstroke, and I wanted to brainstorm what other characters we could see, what other characters would be cool to have in this edition of the Batman the Anime series comics. So number one, I wanted to start out with Cassandra Kane. I love this character, and I feel like she'd bring a really cool vibe to this book. Just because of her martial arts training, also her being a more quiet Batman character, actually being mute in the beginning of her comic book run. So I think she'd be interesting to bring to the Bat family. Also, I just feel like there's not a lot of female Bat heroes as of right now in the Bat family because it's just Barbara. So you're going to see a lot of female characters on this list. Now, this actually brings me into the next character I would really like to see, which is Cassandra's best friend. One of my favorite characters of all time, Stephanie Brown. One thing about Batman the Anime series, it was a 90s show going into the 2000s, so these characters like Cassandra and Steph was a little after its time, a couple of years after, and Stephanie ended up becoming a supporting character of Tim Drake, a character that really blew up because of Batman the Anime series, and obviously because of his own comics as well. And they have a really great dynamic with each other, and it would be really easy and seamless to introduce Steph. And she brings a brightness to the Bat family that I think any Bat title needs, and why not introduce Cassandra and Stephanie Brown at the same time? Now, the next one, I would like to see this character, but not right away, just because of what the latest arc was, and that's Damian Wayne, another fan favorite. I think he'd bring a very interesting dynamic to the comic, because Batman now has a son, and how would that play out with his relationship with Dick Grayson, with Jason Todd in this version, and Tim Drake. And the reason I say I don't want to really see it now is because then would Tim Drake go into the Red Robin role? We just saw the Jason Todd arc. I don't want every arc to be about the next Robin or another Robin. So I'd say push the brakes a little bit first, or maybe just have a Damian arc without him becoming Robin right away, because I would like to see more of the League of Assassins as well. So yeah, definitely would like to see Damian at some point, but I don't see that happening in the next arc, or wouldn't really want to see it happen anytime soon. Moving on to one of DC's biggest hits from this year, and just to bring a modern vibe to Batman the Anime series, and that is Punchline. The reason being, Harley Quinn literally was created because of this show. We've already gotten comparisons of Harley and Punchline, and like I said, it would bring a modern flair to the book, something that is so current in the comics. I think it would be really cool to see the Batman the Anime series version of the character. I do think the character needs to grow a little bit within the regular comics, but why not see that crossover a bit? I think that it definitely also bring more eyes to this comic. Now, last but not least is actually a character that has been in the show, but I would like to see in this version of the comic. We haven't seen her yet, and that's Poison Ivy. The reason I mention that is we already kind of got vibes of Harley's breakup, on again, off again, relationship with the Joker. I think the comics, for the most part, but definitely the Harley Quinn television show, have done a really good job at separating Harley and the Joker, and also have done a great job with Harley and Ivy's romantic relationship, especially the cartoon, and I actually want to see it more in the comics. So I would really like to see them redeem the relationship between, I guess, what they did with Joker and Harley, and really have Harley be her own character within this world, and I really feel like Poison Ivy, even her friendship really helps with that, and we saw how amazing their romance blossomed into with the Harley cartoon. I would really like to see inspiration from that show be brought into the comics and in this side of the mythos. But let me know in the comments below, what characters would you like to see in the Batman the Anime Series Adventures Continue comic? This is Comic-No. Also, in a couple of days, Monday, I launch my Kickstarter for Like Father, Like Daughter. I hope you guys can go check it out. It's about a high school girl. Father left her, become a full-time superhero. Everyone in the world loves him except for her, and then she inherits his abilities. So be sure to check that out. Also, go check out my Twitter and Facebook. And every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is Comic Book Weekly, where we discuss our favorite comics and comic book news. Thanks, guys. Bye.